Hello and welcome once again to the Game Theory Insights podcast. For some reason I'm hosting this one, so it's Phil hosting with Phil and Simon if you'd like to...
Woo! Hi.
Sounded so downcast.
Well, I was a bit ill yesterday, so...
That's rubbish.
I actually was. I'd like some cough medicine or something, I don't know.
Wait, you had some cough medicine?
That's not being ill.
That's just eating cough medicine.
Look, I don't know. I didn't... Okay, look, whatever.
Do you want to get your story straight?
No, let's move on.
No, okay. So our first thing we're going to talk about today is the recently released Lego Minecraft rival. Gentlemen, I assume you've already seen, sort of had a bit of a read, had a bit of a look about it.
I've seen one video of it.
Yeah, I've seen
First impressions.
Well, it hasn't been released yet. Early access. I don't think it's been released until next year.
Yeah. Well, no, it's kind of like it's early access though, isn't it? So it's actually really out.
Yeah, so it is available on
From
Steam.
now on, if a game is available to purchase with money, it's out. I don't care about all this early access nonsense.
How does early access work?
Basically, it's like test the game. It will be updated loads and it will change loads. But we want people to play the game because we need money to make the game.
So you have to pay for early access.
Yeah. Normally.
So it's like
beta testing.
It's like a closed beta, but with money.
Yeah. So it's out. The game has been released. Let's just say it like that. Because if a game should be judged on if it's worth the money when you buy it. So I don't know. I haven't played this game. It looks alright.
I haven't either.
There's a lot less. It's based on like more exploration and like creative style building than survival. Because at the moment there's like not really. There are enemies, but it's not really like Minecraft in the sense that like there are enemies that are actually a real threat to you.
I did see a picture of a digital Lego dragon though. But
that might not be anything to do with this.
That sounds
Right
fucking
there.
awesome.
Look at it.
The best thing about Lego is taking
Is that
on
it?
Minecraft.
Is that like part of the game? Do we know?
It's like the Ender Dragon.
Can we get that confirmed?
But Lego.
It might be from Lego Universe though.
Now was that was like a MOBA kind of thing?
No, it's an MMORPG.
Lego Universe is
Okay.
right. It's like Skylanders kind of.
Oh, Skylanders.
Something like that, and you can buy sets and put them in the game, but apparently the sets are super expensive.
Well, that's exactly how it was with Skylanders, isn't it? And that to actually like get a reasonable out of the game, you had to pay loads in extras.
Yeah. Which is not always.
That's not what you want. Let's be honest. That's not what you want.
Although the Skylanders miniature is pretty great.
Did Disney do something like that?
Yeah, they did Disney. Maybe it was Disney Universe. Maybe that's why we're getting confused. But they did definitely do something like that.
Yeah, look at them. They're like jumping on top of a dragon.
Wait, can they fly? They can fly because that's like a sitting position, like a driving sitting.
Oh my word, that looks amazing.
Dragon confirmed. You heard it here first.
Well, there you go. Go play the game.
They're mounting a polar bear at sunset.
Incredible.
Don't type in mountain sunset into Google Images with say search off. Don't.
I like to think there'd be nothing out there, but I can't.
But you can't.
I can't be sure.
You can fly on.
I'm gonna buy this game when I get home.
And you can also make vehicles to drive around in them as well.
Like in Lego Racers.
Yeah.
What a game! Throwback. What a game!
I don't know. I don't know quite why this game was created. Like we've got Minecraft.
Well, yeah, but I feel like if you were going to make a video game built around Lego,
Which they have done.
Which they have done many times, but it makes sense for it to be like Minecraft.
Yeah,
because Minecraft has that sort of crafting element, and Lego is all about building stuff, and it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But like the actual Lego game, there's no like you can't break blocks really with your character. There's no like survival or anything. It's just like you get creative tools like you would in creative Minecraft to make stuff.
Is there no survival element at all?
There are enemies that can kill you, but there isn't like a. It's not like you need to go mining for materials. All the materials are like in a menu that you can just put down.
Oh, yeah, okay. I imagine it will be like more exploration.
But the thing is, that's not why I play Minecraft. I like the survival mining element of Minecraft.
Well, the thing with Minecraft for me, the thing that really frustrated me about the survival was the hunger element. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the like mining for materials I love the having to sort of look out for enemies, having to going down dungeons and being like, this could be me dead really, really quickly. I loved all that, but my biggest problem was I'd be like, okay, I'm going to build like a sick ass mine. I'd just go down mining, and then I'd realise I'd run out of food, and I was like, well, there's just no way I'm going to find a cow down here.
Yeah, but like you
So
find
I'm
mushrooms.
screwed.
Find mushrooms. Make
So
some mushroom
unfortunate.
soup.
Well, spoilers. I never did find mushrooms, Will. I always died.
That's why it's like you need to have a farm as well.
Yeah, but then you have to build the farm.
Yeah.
And like, I want to build the farm, but I can't because halfway through I have to go out and kill a cow.
That's why you got like no, because at the low difficulties, you can't die from starvation.
Well, at the higher difficulties,
Yeah, the higher difficulties.
you're flipping
It's
cat.
like playing hardcore. and then
to be
just die
fair-
from starvation, you're like
The not dying of starvation thing is all very well, but then you like go out and you jump off like a 4-block
you
ledge
die.
and you die and you're like, what the hell?
you just fall off your stairs in your house, and you die and explode into materials. You're like, I'm going to go clean that up. Oh, or in hardcore mode where you fall off and you're like, well, I have to start again now.
Well, it's like when you build a tiny cube house and a creeper just explodes, and like they don't do anything major, they just take out the corner and you're like, that's effort to repair because you've got to go from the inside and the outside. Goodness.
It's the worst thing. Creepers are the worst.
Creepers are the worst.
Hashtag screwdrivers.
I hate them.
I hate them. Luckily, there are no creepers in this new Lego game.
No, but there are. Do we know what kind of enemies there are?
No, it's like
Well, there are dragons and polar bears.
there are skeletons.
Are those enemies
And there
or-
are zombies as well.
Well, yeah, because this person said.
Because it's not Minecraft or anything, but I do love
No.
skeletons and
But this
zombies.
person said, played Lego Worlds for the first time, met a lady, then made her run into the ocean, eventually found an ocean skeleton, and we all swam together.
Alright.
That sounds.
And then a minute
That
later-
sounds quite weird.
And then a minute later, she said, she's at the bottom of the ocean now, and there is no dive button.
And
The lady never came back.
there are vampires as well.
Of course, standard.
I mean, why not?
Why not?
I think it's like any Lego-y enemies that you can have, really.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't.
Why aren't there? I like to think there'd be like little things from all of the Lego games.
There's got to be
Like maybe
things.
you go
There
into the
must
desert
be.
and there's like a what do you call them? The big from Star Wars, the big horny.
Oh yeah, Banthas.
Yeah, there's like banthas in the desert. That'd be cool.
Fair. I love Lego games.
Or I hope there's like some bionicle statue or something.
That would be
It
awesome.
would be incredible.
If there was like just a sort of half ruined statue of one of the
Barnacles were great.
Barnacles was the bomb. I
They were
loved it.
so good.
They were so good. And then
The only thing about Barnacles was sometimes the parts were just really difficult to take apart.
yeah, you could put them together
Yeah.
fine. And be
Like
like,
you just be like,
you bite.
I can't tell you how many
Yeah.
times I resorted to my teeth.
Yeah.
They were retro.
They were great.
They were
Do
good.
you know what's the best Lego game so far?
I can't say I've
I
much
tell you,
experience.
the Lego games are pretty great. They're
Yeah,
very
they're
funny.
fantastic. There was a humble sale where I got both the Harry Potter games for £7, and I was like, this is
Well,
incredible!
I haven't played the Harry Potter.
You can do magic, and it's Lego.
I played the Batman, the Star Wars, and the Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones is also fantastic. I didn't
Yeah.
really. I got it from Woolworths. Rip Woolworths.
What I liked about the Star Wars was the fact that, like, because you had the opening lobby where you chose which levels to go to, and then in the opening lobby there'd be like side doors, and so you could just go out one of the side doors, and there'd be like a truck or something, and then you could just drive the truck into the lobby, and Han Solo would just be there like, why is this truck here? And you'd be like, get out of the way, Han.
I remember we used to play it, and we only one nunchuck.
Only one nunchuck.
So I was like, if we had to do the force puzzles, we have to swap the nunchuck back and forth, because that was the way you used the force in that
Yeah,
game.
exactly.
That was brilliant.
That was good times.
Nah,
Throwback.
the Indiana Jones ones were good. There was
Yeah.
one that I could never do.
How were the Batman ones?
Never played it.
Oh, I only played a bit. They were alright. I think I preferred the Indiana Jones and Star Wars ones too.
Yeah, I think I like the Star Wars ones because I actually knew like all the characters. Whereas Indiana Jones, I wasn't as comfortable with all the characters. But in Harry Potter, I am comfortable with all the characters. And it's just like Hagrid with his umbrella, just like magic, and it's fantastic. And you should all go out and give them all your money for it.
Am I right in thinking there's a Lego Lord of the Rings in the works as well?
No, there was.
No, it
it's
is.
out.
It's
It's out.
There's a Lego Hobbit.
Well, there you go.
Coming out.
I don't know if the Lego Lord of the Rings is as good though, because with some
Apparently
like ranged characters, you have to like aim where they're firing and stuff. So
I don't want to add.
That sounds like
Not
something you
fan
can do
of
on the Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, or the Wii U.
Oh yeah. What are our thoughts on the Wii U, gents?
I haven't used it.
I haven't either, but it looks.
Well, that makes three of us.
It looks
So.
an awful lot like a Wii with
an extra.
it
looks alright. I don't think there's anything. But I don't think it looks like there's anything particularly. There's no games on it. Other than that, it's probably alright.
Yeah.
Like this console generation has just been a bit rubbish, really.
Would you classify the Xbox One as a bit rubbish?
I'm not such a fan of the Xbox One.
It's alright. As someone who has one, it's alright.
It's become more of an entertainment console rather than a gaming console.
Basically, it's pretty, but the PC is prettier.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's just like its major selling point is it's good, but not quite as good as computers.
Oh, we all agreed then that PCs are the best gaming console.
Yeah, no, almost.
PC Master Race all the way.
That was the PC Master Race theme tune. For those of you who don't know.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. I like console for the longest time. The best thing about console is putting in a game and knowing it's going to work.
That's
the best feeling.
That is an attractive
I can
feature.
take this game, I can go home, and I know my Xbox will run it. Whereas with a computer game, it's like, oh, it looks a bit pretty. It probably won't run on my laptop.
You're like, oh, now I have to spend 20 minutes messing around with the settings.
Well, it's like with an Xbox. You never have to look at the required specs.
You don't, because it's like, my specs is to own an Xbox.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I do. It's brilliant.
No, that is good.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than buying a PC game
And it just not working.
and it just not working.
Yeah, it's kind of, I've done that. It used to be like that with my disc of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It would never work.
Yeah.
But then I got it on
either.
Steam in a bundle and it worked on my laptop, on the Steam key. And that game is quite good.
Yeah.
I started
Although it's got quite an odd turn-based fighting system.
Yeah. The fighting system is quite similar to Dragon Ages. I think, because you get the pause and you get to like control the party.
Oh yeah, I guess.
It's probably made by the same people, isn't it?
Sounds a bit similar to Final Fantasy.
No, but it's like...
No.
It's kind of...
Well,
it's
kind of
Final
is.
Fantasy 3.
Haven't played Final Fantasy 3.
Really difficult,
Oh,
basically.
do you know what's a sick game?
What?
That Lord of the Rings game, where the Third Age, that one. Do you ever play it?
No.
It was like you'd run around in like a third-person view, but then you'd go into a fight and it would be a turn-based, like a JRPG fight.
Oh,
It
cool.
was pretty mental. It was like, yeah, and you didn't play as like the Fellowship, you played as some new characters who all make cameos in Lord of the Rings Battle of Middle-earth 2. Because you go on the Create a Hero section, all the pre-made heroes are characters from that
Oh,
series.
cool.
You know what? I loved the Creator Hero. That was quite possibly my favourite thing about that game.
Yeah.
Like,
Always
You
make a
just
troll.
make a troll and give it like max strength.
You get max strength and then no abilities, so you can buy it for like 200 resources. You buy it at the beginning of the game and just destroy their base.
Yeah.
you can do so many funny things, like the oil spill, where you'd be a troll. And you start leaking oil, and you just run absolutely everywhere. and then just light it, and there's just this huge explosion of fire.
Or it's like you play as, you can make the Haradrim, you give them an ability which lets them like camouflage.
Yeah.
Like, and become other people.
Yeah,
So you
disguise,
just use
yeah.
that one guy and just take out everyone. It's like sneaky, and stab. And if you give him enough power, just stab him, kill him in one shot. Just grab this, I'm gonna kill everybody. And you could turn people into sheep. Cool of the herd. What was it called? Like,
Call of the Herd, yeah.
Just air effect, everyone was now livestock.
Yeah.
And you could farm them. It was
Brilliant.
That game was good.
The thing about that game is you'd just once every few battles, someone would just find the ring.
Oh.
And it would just all go
Yeah.
downhill.
It's like
You
as soon
just-
as someone's got the ring, the whole game goes downhill for everyone.
You'd just be like, guys, I think we've got this one in the bag, and it's like the enemy has the ring, and you're like, oh
Your lab
god,
comes to your base and it's just like,
you're like,
No,
god, why have you
it's
done
the
that?
moment when you're playing and then Gollum just spawns in the enemy base. It's like, well, I'm not gonna get him now.
that's it's like Gollum just spawns and then you're like, what? And then you see like a pack of war riders. You're like, from
You're
there,
like,
no,
oh,
this
no.
slaughter Gollum, and you see him just leave, and you're like, oh dear, that game was good.
What I
Really
loved about that
impressed
game
with that.
was the fact that you could just build, like, more within reason, pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, whereas the first game was good though.
The first game was good, but I think the first game was good in itself, and then the second game like brought in something which you didn't realise that you didn't have in the first game. But it was so much better.
I preferred the campaign in the first game, and I was like, it's because you get these like constant armies which you can move around.
Yeah.
But that's a completely different game mode in the second game, which I didn't discover for like 2 months. And I went on this like other game mode, and I was like, that's just the first campaign basically.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
No, War of the Ring was a really good like addition to that game.
It was pretty fantastic. That game was a good game.
It was.
I mean, RTS. It was a good RTS.
I could never get the online play to work.
I could. I was not brilliant.
Yeah, I don't think I
I'm
ever
never
did the
good
online.
at RTSs online. Like Age of Empires online, I would just get smashed. Just every game.
It's like there's always a lion, and it always starts killing my villagers.
No, like Age of Empires 3, it'd be like, okay, there's like 15 minutes where you don't fight anyone, so you can get set up. It'd be like, cool, I'm gonna build some farms, some houses, it's gonna be great, maybe a bit of a wall. And then it'd be like 15 minutes in, and like 30 cavalry would just walk in my base and kill me. And I'd be like, how have you got that tech? How have you got those cavalry? How have you got all that food? And it was the worst feeling, just absolutely appalling. And then I'd look at their base, because when you lose the whole map, and their base just farms and houses, and I was like, but that's not aesthetically pleasing, is it? My base looks much better than yours, and then it's just all on fire and rubble, and it's like, well, it doesn't now, obviously. But it was like, they would just have like houses dotted around, and all my houses would be like in nice streets. I was playing that game wrong. Basically. I was playing it like it was SimCity.
You were like, I want SimCity, to be honest. That's what I want. This is a substitute until I get my hands on
came out, and I was like, well, now I want to play Age of Empires again. and then Sea Skyline came out, and we're like, well, that's what you should have done, EA.
Damn it, EA.
Oh, EA. I'm not going to be able to review any EA games.
Ever.
Because you have to stay impartial when you review games.
Oh.
And just EA.
Oh, EA.
There's no impartiality about it. Oh man, I've got nothing against EA.
They could try better.
I want to
try
play
harder.
I want to play Dragon Age Inquisition. That's what I'm going to do this summer. I'm going to buy that game and play it.
I got that for free on Origin.
How?
Because free games.
Because it's Origin and they always give you free
when?
games. Like ages ago.
What, Inquisition?
Oh no, not Inquisition.
I was about to say,
Origins.
shut your mouth.
I got Origins.
Yeah, of course you did. I got Origins free. I have 2 copies of that game. So what was in a bundle?
So yeah, you can't fault that. You can't fault giving away free games.
Yes.
That is the way to beat his heart.
It's brilliant. I mean, if they gave away free versions of games I actually wanted.
They didn't give away. They gave away Battlefield 3, or was that? But that was part.
That was for the
SimCity.
That was part of the kerfuffle.
Yeah.
Did you have to have SimCity to get it?
Yeah.
Ah. Damn.
I already had it.
Well,
Yeah,
actually, I
I
didn't get
had
it,
it,
so I
We
guess
totally
it's
talked
better
about
for
this in
me.
the first podcast.
Yeah. We've already talked about this.
We're getting to the stage.
Oh, well, there
we've
you
done
go.
enough that we've just repeating ourselves.
On the subject of RTSs, you've played quite a bit of StarCraft, haven't you?
Reasonable amount.
Nerd!
I haven't bought it.
How did you
bought
find
it.
it?
Wait,
What are
you
your
played
your
demos?
thoughts?
Yeah, but you can.
I have the demo as well.
You can play basically everything except for the full campaign.
That's cool.
So
You can't play online, though, can you?
no, I don't think
You can play online with like the.
I don't like playing online. So
Because they're people.
So I don't like playing
Do you
online.
only
People
play
online are good.
no, I'm not actually such a fan of
You
the
should
Zerg.
only play the Zerg.
I'm not such a fan
Because
of
then
the
you get
Zerg.
Zerg rush people.
Yeah, but that's not my playstyle. I'm a turtle backer. So I spend like 40...
I don't know what. Do you want to explain quickly?
Right
I
on the
do.
back of a turtle.
So I basically spend like 40 minutes sat in my base and build up my forces until I have like the max number of everything I can get, and then I just charge into the enemy base and just destroy them.
But what you do is you build like one thing that spawns Zergs, set that building spawn point into the enemy base, and just keep pressing the build Zerg button.
Yeah, like
Eventually your Zergs will be running along a stream just to their base.
I'd be really bad against like
Zerg
people
rush.
that
Like
try
me.
and take me out early game.
Like me.
Yeah,
Because I know if that game gets to beyond 10 minutes, I'm going to lose.
yeah.
Because I'm like, at this point where macro, like, management of characters comes in, I've lost.
It's like as soon as the key,
As soon
the main
as
component
skill
of the game.
comes into play, I've lost. So I need to win before that happens.
Sorry,
Thanks.
sorry
for
about that.
But yeah, I don't like playing Zerg because a lot of their units are very squishy.
Yeah, squishy.
So
Give respect to skeletons. I don't know, would I get into that game? I played some of it, it was alright.
I think StarCraft is a bit iconic, isn't it? In that it was like the first seriously large scale esport. type franchise.
Yeah.
It was. But I mean, I wouldn't watch it as an esport. I don't really watch one-on-one esports. There's no like team. I like team esports.
I've watched some StarCraft.
I watched some Hearthstone. And I was like,
I've watched some StarCraft.
There's not really because it's just a
There's not as much
in
to
a
get
room,
behind,
and
is
there's no like
there?
interaction or anything. It's like, I mean, I love Trump, but I mean, he's just sitting in a room, and it's much better just watch him streaming, where he's sitting in a room and screaming occasionally. Mogasham Warden, no! I love Mogasham Warden. That could be our Hearthstone card of the week.
Do we have
Is that
hot?
what we're
Do we
doing
still
from
do
now
hot
on?
chick of the week?
We didn't last episode. No, I think we've outgrown that.
Oh,
But all the
We're moving on to Hearthstone card of the week.
picture of Mogasham Warden. Once Edward top for 4. Awful. Absolutely awful.
terrible.
Yeah.
Although it can trade with 4 Leopardons.
What?
Yeah, but then you.
Well, yeah, then you take 8
also
face
take
damage.
8 damage, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's not
So-
worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awful idea.
It's not a great idea.
I don't know how they'd have 4 leopard gnomes out either.
Arena.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
I have an idea for a deck. What you do is you play Hunter, and then you put into your deck all the cards of your deck are either direct face damage or taunt. And then what you do is you just play your taunt minions down, and while your opponent is trying to get through all the taunt, you just use your hero power and the direct damage on them. Then you win.
Well, isn't that just a stall
That's
deck?
just face hunter.
No, because face Hunter you try to just rush them down quickly. In this deck you just like play loads of taunt,
Yeah, that's just
so they can't do damage to you.
that just relies on every turn having 2 mana left over and then not being able to get to your face for 15 turns.
Yeah, basically. No, you can have direct damage as well. You have like you play Silverback Patriarch and Kill Command. You play the 1/4 taunt beast and you fight their face, and you put like secrets in like freezing trap and explosive trap. It'd be great. I think it would work. I think Blizzard will call me up. And
Why don't you
But to be
make
fair,
that as a deck and then
there's a lot of
play-
ideas
play
where you're
online.
like, sounds like a great idea for a deck, and then you run it, you're like, how is this so awful?
I think it's like I don't understand how this deck is a lot worse than the pro deck. So it's like, but it is obviously. Don't know why.
It's a nightmare.
I haven't been Hearthstone for a while. I'm playing a lot of Heroes of the Storm again. So just no Hearthstone for me.
Heroes of the Storm is a bit of the sort of GTI main game at the moment.
Yeah.
Bit of a main game. Speaking of games, do you have a game you want to talk about? Like in depth? Anyone?
I don't think there's anything other than Heroes of the Storm. We've all been playing a lot. So I don't know if there's
That's
anything we
very-
can talk
it's
about
very true.
properly.
Well, yeah, I haven't been gaming that much in the past few weeks.
No, neither.
obviously, so.
So, I mean, I've been playing some, but not. I've played a lot of Heroes of the Storm. That's it.
Do we have any summer ambitions? So, like,
I want to play Dragon Age
gaming-
Inquisition, that's what I want to do.
Right.
want-
Simon?
I'm going sailing for such a long time.
So no. Is there no
So
room?
I don't
Is there
know
no
if I'm
room?
able to.
Is there no room for some cheeky gaming over summer?
I might buy stock. Well, actually, I'm going to be getting back into World of Warcraft.
Oh my god, no! Don't! Like, why?
What are your What are your views on World of Warcraft?
It's such a bad game.
hates
Why would you do that? Like, you've got to level 100, okay?
Yeah, but I haven't done all the raiding.
Yeah,
I haven't killed
yeah,
Emperor
but-
or Margok
but-
except for
but-
looking for raid. That doesn't count.
But no one cares. Like, what you're doing is you're playing a game with a samey combat system which has already taken so much of your money. This isn't a podcast, like, we're not even recording. This is an intervention. You need to stop.
We brought you in here for the purpose of.
No, it's like, what do you get out of what's your end goal in World of Warcraft? What do you aim to get at the end of your time?
Is it to finish?
Better gear.
No, but, like, why? What you'll have done is you're like, I've spent real money on in-game numbers. That's what you've done.
Unless
You spend a lot
I
of
get
money.
loads of in-game gold and then buy the WoW token.
Yeah, but then you're basically in a vicious cycle. As soon as you
Yeah, I
stop
am.
playing, you'll have lost a load of money.
Once I stop playing, I have to stop playing.
Stop playing now!
I already have.
Give me your Blizzard account details. I'm going to prevent you from ever
No.
reinstalling that game.
No.
I'm going to prevent it. It needs to stop. Because for every second you're playing World of Warcraft, you can't play Heroes of the Storm with me.
Anything other than playing World of Warcraft?
I was going to say, I might get StarCraft and play the campaign.
Oh,
So I played the first, 2 missions of the campaign, because you're allowed to do that.
which
Yeah.
perspective is the campaign from?
It's,
or does it
Terran.
vary?
It's Terran.
Is it Terran?
Yeah.
Who are they're
There's
the
a Terran
they're
and
the
then
human
there's an
faction,
expansion.
right?
Yeah,
Wait.
of course. And then there's an
The
expansion.
good guys in that game are Terran, right? Well, they're like
Well,
one faction's Terran. One of
yeah.
the factions in PlanetSide 2 is Terran. Conspiracy!
It's probably just the same name.
Terran is just like they come from Earth.
Tehran
Yeah.
is also the capital of Iran, so it's not like it's not a big.
Does that mean there was one last war where Iran won everything?
Whoa.
Hang on, I need to actually check that Tehran is the capital of Iran now before I
But yeah, alternatively,
make
I might
myself
just
look
wait-
like a mug.
I might just wait until the next expansion for StarCraft comes out and then just see if I can buy all of them at discount.
What, there's nothing.
Legacy of the
We just
Void.
don't be able to buy it with discount because Blizzard never discount any of their
No,
stuff.
they did, because I got Warlords of Draenor and Mists of Pandaria, because I bought them together at a discount.
Why can't you just discount things I care about?
Like what?
I know.
Like Heroes of the Storm
Dragon
champions.
They do though!
Yeah, but I don't want to spend real money on that game. Why can't they just discount like Dragon Age Inquisition? Like Blizzard, like we're 75% off this EA game.
Yeah, no, the capital of Iran is Tehran.
I'm proud of you, Phil.
Good, I'm glad I
Well
got that
done.
right.
No, I think maybe they could discount.
Oh, flippin' heck, it has a population of 12.22 million. That's pretty huge.
Welcome to the Geography
Yeah.
Podcast.
No, but that's so much more than London. That's
Yeah.
just so much. That's just so many people.
But London is flashy. Phil, what do you want to play over the summer?
I've promised myself I'm going to finish Diablo. That's my
Yes.
that's my main goal.
Do it.
I'm going to do it because I genuinely really enjoy that game, and I never.
You haven't got Reaper of Souls, have you?
No,
I always get into that
Reaper
game.
of Souls is the best
And
chapter, I think.
I'm like, I play that game for a bit. I'm like, this isn't as much fun as I thought it would be going into it.
for me, it surprises me, to be honest, every time I play it, because every time I play it, I'm always like, in the first 5 minutes, I'm like, the combat like doesn't change.
No,
it's
it
the
doesn't.
same sort of series of buttons, the same combat,
Yeah.
just over and over. And yet I never like get bored of it.
I do.
No, so
It's just,
there's
it makes me happy.
there's
every
a
time I do
mode
it.
called Adventure Mode or something, and you can go into these Nephilim rifts, and they basically just have.
Is this Reaper of Souls now? Or?
No, this is
No,
this is Diablo.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the whole of Diablo.
Yeah.
And they have like loads of random enemies in random areas, and it's so enjoyable because you can just storm through like hordes of enemies.
One of my
It's so relaxing.
absolutely most enjoyable like gaming experiences ever was when we did the level 1 on the maximum difficulty.
Oh yeah.
Just
Oh,
the
yeah.
first act,
you remember
just
when
getting
that
stuck in a
basement-
cellar with this skeleton like.
Well, one of
just-
my friends had already prestige loads, Chris, so he was able to like fight them. But me and Phil weren't.
so
Then we were just followed around by an archer, and there were two of us, so of course when one of us down, the other one got him up. But there was just a skeleton just following us around, and he'd one-shot us.
it was just us running around the
And I
cellar
was the
being
leader
chased by a
of So
skeleton.
occasionally I could fear it so that we could get a bit away. We couldn't get out of the cellar because Chris and the enemies were in the corner out. So we were just running around the cellar for about 15 minutes, doing 0 damage to this skeleton.
I love that idea of sort of let's not just up the difficulty by like making the enemies, giving them better stats. Like that's fair enough. It's like let's not just do that. Let's give them like random crazy abilities.
So
Yeah.
this one can set you on fire from across the map.
It's like now random walls just
Oh, the
appear
wall.
everywhere.
There's
It's
one
just
that-
so
Or
funny.
it's
Or
like
pull
this
you
one can
towards it.
randomly teleport you to
Yeah,
somewhere else.
exactly.
It's like, oh, okay, sure.
I want-
That's brilliant. I
I
love
wanted
that.
to make it like a bizarre difficulty where it's like, this one could teleport you. But not in the map, like just teleport you anywhere in the game. Just in level 1, you're just like, and these get teleported to Diablo, and you're like,
Oh,
go.
no.
It's like, and then it's like, it gets weirder, it's like, this one teleports you, and this boots up Minecraft. And it's like, do you know what, I want to play the
You're just
Stanley.
in the middle of a Rome Total War battle. Like,
Oh no!
ugh.
I want to play the Stanley Parable over summer. I might do that.
Do you want to give us a bit of an insight
It's
into
like a,
what on earth
it's
that
a walking
is?
simulator, but it's funny.
Oh,
It's
no,
very
yeah, I've heard about this
I want to
actually.
play that game over summer. Like, that could just be
The
like.
ma- it's with the most snide comedy.
Yeah, it's like it kind of reminds me a bit of Thomas Was Alone, but less feels and more sarcasm.
Yeah.
Thomas Was Alone was a fantastic game. So good.
Is Thomas Was Alone the sort of weird cartoony type?
Yeah, you just have boxes
okay.
and you just have to jump, and it's fantastic. It's such a good game. That was in the first ever Humble Bundle I got. No,
What?
second ever Humble Bundle I got. The first one was the one with Psychonauts in it. It's mental. Psychonauts is hashtag I'm from everyone on the internet. Psychonauts is brilliant. Buy it. Tim Schafer, marry me. Cool.
It's like, if you're listening, this is a proposal.
But you didn't finish Broken's Age or whatever it was, so maybe not. Maybe finish that first.
Broken Age is pretty great.
Yeah, it's alright.
Did either of you ever play Kingdom Hearts?
No.
Oh, it was a great game. It was like, okay, this is a throwback now. This is like 10 years
We've
ago.
been in
Or
a
something.
throwback for quite a while.
Okay, so this was.
We've definitely moved on from Lego Worlds.
Yeah, just to sum it up, Lego Worlds looks alright. We'll see how it is when it comes out.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, Kingdom Hearts was like.
Wasn't that the one with Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, it was amazing.
Sounds
you were,
awful.
You were a guy, and your sword was a key. Go figure.
Obviously.
And
you got the key to my heart. Oh! Don't touch my stomach. I'm still that video podcast. That would have been really. That was weird.
but if anything, like just the audio, I think makes it weirder than it probably was.
Was it just Mickey Mouse singing?
No, the Simon touching his
Oh,
stomach,
anyway.
not Kingdom Hearts.
Actually, Mickey Mouse doing that noise then would have been weirder as well. Actually.
It would. Well, Mickey Mouse being here would have been
Fantastic.
fantastic, but also weird.
He's a mouse.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Anyway.
Back to Kingdom Hearts. Your sword is a key.
Yeah, that's pretty much all.
Oh,
No, it was like it was Disney characters. Your sword is a key, and you just run around killing stuff. Really, and
No.
it was just a great game.
Sounds pretty awful if you ask me.
Well,
Yeah.
wait. Well, I would show you some gameplay footage, but not gameplay footage, obviously, because mobile internet. But
Yeah.
no, it was a good game.
I miss the good old gaming days.
Good old, what dates?
Good old days of gaming. When
What are you referring to there?
when I didn't have Steam.
It's like when I didn't lose all my money because of the Steam
No, when I was
summer
just
sales.
I'd buy one video game a month and it'd be a special occasion. You'd take it out of the box. The box would smell like new game. There'd be a manual in there which you could read on the toilet.
Yeah. Yeah,
It was just such a good thing. You put it into install, you go away and have lunch, you come back and it's installed. You had to type in that code on the back of the packet, so they were like, you haven't pirated this game. But now it's just like, oh, welcome to Steam. Here's 18,000 games that you need to play. Now, do it. And Steam still thinks I'm into anime porn.
Oh.
Still thinks I'm into it. I'm not. Steam, stop.
See, look at that.
Well-
which is a joke.
Yeah, I've seen it
No,
before.
great. Wow.
Cool.
It's a fantastic
No,
game.
it
Changed my life, tell it again.
You can't
10 out
go
of
wrong.
10 would rate again.
You can't go wrong with
Yeah,
Donald
cool
Duck
story.
in a game.
Great, thanks.
Also, I need to rescind something we said earlier in the podcast. Because our website's actually getting some views and we're reviewing content. We won't take money to review games. Stop it.
Oh.
No, we won't.
Oh.
Come on! Come on!
Plot twist.
I wouldn't take money to review a video game.
I would.
Okay.
I would.
Luckily, you don't write reviews for our site.
So, if you want someone to take money and review
Well,
your
no.
game,
Send messages to simon.mate14@gmail.com.
No, I'd have to. If you wrote a review under, I'd have to fire you.
Oh.
what if we wrote it on a
Well,
different website?
No, that would work. That's no, because I was.
Yeah, but then that would be on our own website.
I was looking at other websites. Yeah, no, you can't write for other websites.
Oh.
I can. You guys can't.
Oh.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, might be ready for another website in the near future. Who knows? We'll see. It's very difficult because it's based in America, so the time difference on discussions and negotiations is stupidly long.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why
that is.
It takes 24 hours for them to get back to me on anything.
Is it East Coast or West Coast?
Which one's LA?
East Coast.
East.
Then it's East Coast.
It's not. It's West
it's
Coast.
West.
No.
Yeah, it is West Coast.
It's an
in California.
It's an 8-hour time.
One of my
So
geography
sorry.
case studies.
Well,
You're gonna fail.
Yeah, I know.
It's it's an 8-hour time difference. So it's pretty rough. But I won't go into that now. We'll go into that.
the thing is, I've just
If and when
typed.
it happens.
I've just typed West Coast into Bing. And it's just given me Kingdom Hearts again. Well, like, don't get me wrong, I love Kingdom Hearts, but
But not that much.
That's not the West Coast
That's
of
not
America.
the West Coast of America.
Should we go and talk about the news?
Should we go over to Simon?
Yes, I have
for
some
the
great
news?
stories today.
Look, I can't search West Coast now. It's just Kingdom. What if I search?
Right, well, my first story is Cristiano Ronaldo finally has his own video game.
It's called FIFA 15.
No, it's not.
Guys, wait, can I just 1 second? I just tried to search for Japan, and you know what it's.
I think your phone's bugged, mate.
Oh no!
Right, what's this Cristiano Ronaldo video? What the hell?
There's like a little troll
with a skate.
But it's one of those games. It's like
It looks awful.
It's like what's it called? That one where you're like the dude.
Dorito
Subway
Dash.
Surfer. It looks like Subway
It looks
Surfer.
like a mobile game, basically.
Yeah. But you get to play with Hugo the Troll.
I don't want to play as Hugo the Troll.
Hang on. We have no doubt that Hugo the Troll has the potential to become the world's greatest gaming character, especially with Cristiano Ronaldo.
Right, okay, this is the official GTI review for this game. It looks bad. Don't play it. There you go.
It looks pretty terrible. But
But should we try before we knock?
Not that game.
Yeah, but look at Hugo the Troll.
He does look pretty mental. Cristiano Ronaldo looks weird.
Look at gameplay. Look at the picture of the gameplay. Phil. Look at the screenshots.
It looks an awful lot like Subway Surfer.
It does look an awful lot like
awful.
Subway. What? This isn't a console game, is it? It can't be.
I hope not.
It must be a mobile game or a free online.
That doesn't really count, does it? Like
No.
a mobile game.
Nah. Do you know what they need? They need a mobile game which is free to play, doesn't have microtransactions, doesn't take a million years for you to build anything, and doesn't suck.
Yeah.
Probably a card game. Like, that's what I want. I found a card game that was good actually on mobile.
Really?
It's called Earth Core. It's quite good because they're like, you don't have to buy anything.
Oh.
That is fantastic.
Did you have to buy the game?
No, it's true. It's like there are microtransactions, but you really don't need them.
Oh.
Just check it out, Earth Core.
Maybe I will.
If you want to refer Viper in as your referrer, then we can both get free things together.
Oh. Well, there you go.
It's pretty good.
Alright,
Anyway,
next story. This might be the longest video game title ever.
What is the title?
Well,
oh, it looks anime.
It's a JRPG.
It's probably like
Of
In
course.
the Sound of Winter When I First Loved You with my sister on Anisha, and it's probably that
Like,
for 15 minutes.
You play as.
What's the title?
Hang on, I'll get to that.
Well, come on,
Get to that.
you can't ruin the title like straight away.
Yes, you can!
No, I'm building up the suspense. You get to play as a schoolboy living his daily life
So it's
for 3 months.
It's Katawa Shoji.
And he gets to take panty shots on his camera.
So it's Katawa Shouju.
You might think it's called high school photography, maybe. Student times, perhaps.
That makes
School
sense.
days. Oh wait, that's already taken. But no, it's so long.
What's it?
But no, it's really long.
It's called Summer Coloured High School Adolescent Record. A summer at school on an island where I contemplate how the first day after I transferred, I ran into a childhood friend and was forced to join the journalism club. Where, while my days as a paparazzi kid with crazy scoops made me rather popular among the girls, but strangely my camera is only full of panty shots, and where my candid romance is going.
So they're giving you a short. The title is short.
Keep it short and sweet.
Yeah,
What they've done is they've given you the storyline of the game in the title.
yeah, pretty much.
That is spectacular. I feel like
It was.
Who makes that game? Can we get them to send us a review copy? I won't be reviewing that one. Simon will be reviewing that one.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my goodness, I want that game.
Do you want to play 3 months worth of...
Wait, is that 3 months of actual gameplay?
No,
It's not 3 months of actual gameplay.
I hope not.
You've got to hope so. You've got to hope it's real time.
You actually have to sit in lessons and actually do
Yeah,
schoolwork.
you have to learn. It's all in Japanese, so you learn absolutely nothing. This is your mom going like, don't do your homework. And if you don't,
Like, I'm doing my homework now, Mom.
That's brilliant. Oh my word, it's like Second Life, but perverted in Japanese.
Oh, Second Life. That was an interesting game in that you could exchange in-game currency for proper currency.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
just straight up.
Never really gone to it though.
Well, I can't honestly say I ever played it, but I liked the concept behind it.
Yeah, I haven't played it either. I'm just Googling it right now, in fact.
Second Life.
Yeah.
It was quite old.
Although it's
Yeah,
taken a while to
quite a
do,
long
it's
time
still
ago.
just Kingdom Hearts.
Do we have any other news?
I do.
Do you want to give us the next bit of news so we can discuss while you look up Second Life?
Well, the page is now loading, so talk among yourselves.
So Phil, I hear you love video games. How about that?
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the video games industry. I love free games more than anything.
Really? Well,
I love free games.
That's great.
They're gonna the ears are gonna explode on that one. Right, you got the.
I have.
Cool.
So, most of you probably know this by now, but when we were recording it, it happened yesterday. So, Fallout 4, newest video game in the post-apocalyptic series announced.
Here we go. There was a trailer, had no video game footage. No one cares. There you go. We're done with that story. We're not going to discuss it any further.
Well, how's he going to look up Second Life now?
We can talk about the XCOM trailer because that one looked better. But let's talk about XCOM 2 trailer because the Fallout trailer is stupid. Right. I have very strong feelings on this matter.
Was there no actual gameplay?
Pretty much, no. It looks old and I don't want it.
Oh,
so,
okay.
XCOM 2 trailer. It looked good. It's like
the stuff from the trailer.
We're not discussing.
Yeah, no. This is just a quick thing. It was all like the in-game cinematics, if you know what I mean.
Which shows absolutely nothing about.
So it was all cutscenes.
Yeah, so that's stupid. Whereas the XCOM 2 trailer looked fantastic. It was probably. I don't know actually, because it was definitely like cinematic-y, but the graphics looked like the graphics from the game, the last game. But it's quite cool because in the first one you're on Earth and it was like the aliens are invading. But on this one it's like the aliens. It's like a planet where the aliens have like taken over, and there are people who are just living there quite happily, just like fair. The aliens, they're not that bad, not that bad. But you play as like an insurgent group, which is like going around fighting these aliens.
So like ISIS.
Yeah, basically. But with aliens, and the aliens are evil, because they're aliens.
So
and
are ISIS
snakes.
evil, or are the aliens evil?
Yeah, I saw some pictures of the aliens. They look pretty
There's
cool.
a cobra, and there's swords. Ka-cha!
Of course.
Because, it was cool, because it was like, you just saw the pictures, and there was a guy wearing a cool hat as well. And they were like fighting, having a fight. And they were killing aliens, and then an alien came around the corner, like looked quite boss-like. He was like, oh, and then one of the guys that showed like a dramatic shot of him walking. He's put down his gun, just drew a sword from out behind him, and I was like, oh my goodness!
But isn't that really impractical?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is impractical.
But in the game, I imagine probably does a lot of damage. I would imagine how they balanced it, but you have to get close.
Yeah, I am actually quite a big fan of games of that style.
What, turn-based tactical games? Yeah, it is good.
Dawn of War 2 was a similar kind of game, but not turn-based. I really enjoyed that.
That was in a Humbug, or maybe still is right now. With a lot of Warhammer and
it's a relic style. It's a relic one.
Yeah,
that's the company.
I don't know. That's the relic bundle.
Yeah,
I didn't get it because I was like, well, I don't think I'd play it.
Well, I've got quite a few games in that bundle anyway.
Blood Bowl. Intense. Blood Bowl 2's been announced.
Is that the Warhammer?
Yeah,
American football
yeah.
one. Yeah, that is good.
It's good. I enjoyed it.
Is it turn-based?
Yeah.
How board game-ish is it? Because I didn't know about the video game. I never heard of the board game.
It's very board gamey.
Okay.
It's like if you played American football with board game characters, but they were all Warhammer characters.
Yeah, and they can kill each other.
Yeah.
It's totally reasonable for them to kill each other. It's good. And the new one's coming out, which I'm excited about. For someone who owns all the expansions to that game.
Oh.
How many expansions are there?
There are only 2. But it's good. I got them both on sale. No, but it's very enjoyable and very difficult if you count the hardest difficulty.
On a note of weird things about American football games.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember, in some of the old Madden games, they wouldn't just have I don't know if they still do, because I haven't bought any of the Madden games recently.
The most recent one I played is 14. So.
Okay, but so maybe you can confirm this. In the old Madden games, they used to have obviously all the NFL teams, but then aside from that, they just have these random teams that were just hilarious. So they had in Madden 08. Yeah, in Madden 08 they had. So they just had this one team which were just freakishly tall people, just giants. They're just enormous.
They don't have that. They had that in FIFA Street. Or it's like team tall, and just be tall people.
Yeah.
No, they don't have that. I haven't found that in any of the recent.
Well, they just had a team of invisible people. You just be going through, and you'd be like, I wonder what this team does, and you'd start the match, and they'd be invisible.
Are you sure the game just wasn't glitch?
No, genuinely, it was a legit thing.
That's pretty mad.
Yeah. Well, it was really difficult.
Also, on a side note, talking about sports games, new FIFA game will have the Women's World Cup in it.
Yeah.
I think that's quite cool actually. I rate that as I feel like female football should have been included a while ago, and now fair enough, it's in there.
Is the Women's World Cup going on as we
It's
speak?
2015, maybe. It's this year.
Should we find out? Because I thought
I
it's,
don't know.
I thought it starts this
I'm
week.
not really like,
or
I
something
don't
like
know
that.
that much about women's football, but I saw some of the Olympics and I was like, there's actually high quality football. It was like Brazil versus England, and I was like,
Football.
Football is on!
I don't really follow any football.
You don't follow sports. Look at you.
Yeah.
He follows. Well, he doesn't really follow sailing.
You can't really follow sailing, can you?
You can.
But you
If
don't.
there's like big races going on, then you can.
And do you?
Yeah, sometimes.
So I was like, only when I'm winning them.
Sounds like I don't follow any sailing. I'm always in first place. Oh, Simon, he's so good at sailing.
It's so good at sailing.
Wait, so
I did win one of the world's largest sailing races.
No, but I think having women in the FIFA is going to be good.
Yeah.
But it's not like the thing is, it's also not like
Yeah, wait. It starts on.
what date?
Is today Thursday?
Yeah,
it
today's
starts on
Thursday.
Saturday.
Oh, so 6th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. This will be out by the time that started.
So there you go. It is underway as we speak.
Yeah, I'm proud of us for knowing that. No, I think because obviously there's like it's only one game over you can play as female teams, and I think you play with friendlies as well. But like, I'm cool with that. Like, female football isn't as big as male football, but it's nice for it to be included.
Yeah.
And I think it goes a long way to bringing light to the sport for women as well. And we're all for inequality here.
For inequality.
No, for equality. No!
We are
for inequality.
the GTI Podcast endorses inequality.
we love equality. We love people being equal. For goodness sake.
Phil.
Came out of your mouth.
I know.
Well, on that note.
Oh man, we know we can't end on that one, so keep going.
Alright then.
So that's not the last.
Simon, I hope you've got another news story.
Has the podcast.
Oh, it has. Nah, it's not the longest yet.
I haven't got another story. I'm sure I can find one if you really want.
Okay,
Wait, the BBC will be covering every match of the Women's World Cup will be shown live on the BBC,
good.
including all the action from Group F.
That's a classic red button.
It does sound like it.
Classic
Or
red
shall we
button.
find out? No, it's mostly. Oh, okay, yeah.
Red button, BBC 4.
Saturday 6th of June is BBC 3. Sunday 7th of June is BBC Red Button.
Classic.
Then BBC Red Button. Then BBC 3.
Yeah.
Then Monday 8th of June is more BBC Red Button, but only the second half. USA v Australia, BBC 2. Love it.
Oh.
Groups: Cameroon v Ecuador, BBC Red Button.
Yeah.
Japan Switzerland, Red Button.
Yeah.
France England, BBC 2.
Oh, well, that's England though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, you. England.
All hail Britannia.
The Lionesses.
Uh,
I imagine that's what they're called.
and BBC Radio 5 Live,
That's not.
if you're into that. Colombia, Mexico, Red Button.
Okay, we do not need a fixture.
Spain v Costa Rica's on the BBC Sport website and app. It's also on Connected TV.
I imagine if you connect your TV to the app.
Maybe, I don't know.
But we do not need a full fixture list for the Women's World Cup, though.
Would you at least like to know when the final is?
Yes.
Alright, let me just scroll down. Oh no, it's only the group stage. Doesn't say when the final is.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess we'll never know.
Oh, that wasn't that great. Wait, no.
Well, I've got another story. The 15 most anticipated video games of summer 2015.
Mean Girls, the video game, that's number 1.
Is it?
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's Ark Survival Evolved.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. That's like the third most streamed game on Twitch at the moment.
What is it?
It's like a. It's a.
There's a picture of like a
Is it a zombie survival?
No, it's
There's a person riding a velociraptor.
Oh, that does look hilarious.
I do like.
Or
the
some
Velociraptor.
kind of raptor. Looks more like a dinosaur.
It's in early access now
Because it's
It looks
huge.
alright. I've seen a little bit of it. You get spears and dinosaurs.
Does
Yeah.
sound mental.
Well,
Okay, so number 2, Heroes of the Storm.
Oh, we love that game so much.
Yeah.
But that's already. Didn't that just get released?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's summer.
You don't.
It's not really. Well, it's
Well, it is
4th of June.
Yeah. Anyway, the next one, Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited.
I've played that game.
Was Elder Scrolls Online? Did you play it, Simon?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it seemed like something that might actually be quite good, but I never.
Apparently it wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, apparently that was the issue.
Well, that's a shame.
They tried to make it a mix between the classic, like, Elder Scrolls and, like, traditional MMORPGs, but it didn't really work.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they tried to have, like, dodging and, like, the stuff from, like, Elder Scrolls and tried to have abilities from RPGs, but they didn't really get well together.
Sad times.
So, next one.
Yeah.
Coolant. No idea what that is.
Can we find out? Do we know? Shall I look it
9
up?
hikers in Russian Ural mountains
Urals.
died.
No.
It's a first-person horror experience.
Oh, okay.
Let's move on.
Lego
Jurassic World!
Yeah, wait, what?
It's because of the new
Jurassic World, which comes out
okay.
June 12th. I'm looking forward. It will be horrendously inaccurate.
Okay, cool.
Batman Arkham Knight.
That's just an Arkham City.
Well, it's the third and final Arkham,
Arkham trilogy.
of the Arkham trilogy.
Even though there'll be more than 3 of those
So,
games.
yeah, well,
Because they didn't count the bad ones, I imagine. So it's just Arkham Asylum, Arkham City.
yeah.
That one.
So,
Not the other ones.
Final Fantasy.
14.
Yeah, Heaven's Sword.
Heavenswood. Ward.
Do you reckon they'll just keep making Final Fantasy forever?
I think we should park the domain Final Fantasy 20.
Yeah.
Eventually, they'll need that site.
That's a good idea.
Absolutely true.
We should do that.
Do you reckon it's already taken? I reckon someone must have taken up quite a lot of the Final Fantasy ones.
Shall I stop recording and we can do it right now?
It's like, we gotta go, bye.
So, we will be right back.
Right, God of War 3 Remastered.
When the top 15 most sought after games, one of them's a remaster. That's
It's
sad.
not good. Feist looks like an indie platformer game.
Brilliant. We don't have
we don't have any indie puzzle platformers at all.
Until Dawn.
This is a sleeping simulator. I rate that. Just a black screen and silence.
No, there's like
Occasionally there's a car noise. And then like the screen glows red slightly, you open your eyes and it's just a badly rendered room. The game ends and you get a score which is arbitrarily between 1 and 17.
No, I like to think there'd be like sort of breathing audio. They'd be like,
That'd be brilliant. We can make that game. I think if you called it Sleep Simulator 2015, people would buy it.
GTI Podcast should become a game studio.
Imagine
Yeah.
we could code.
I can give it a try.
Oh man. Okay, so keep your eyes peeled for that one.
For Sleep Simulator 2014.
Next up, Madden NFL 16.
Sports game.
That's
brilliant.
just, yeah.
Mad Max.
Mad Max.
That was a film.
Yeah.
Was it good? Have we
I
seen
haven't
it?
seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Um,
Apparently, the action's pretty insane, but the story is horrendous.
Welcome to most films.
Welcome to Transformers.
And the action wasn't that great in those films.
Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
I never really liked Metal Gear Solid.
They're quite.
Never really enjoyed it.
I love the idea of hiding in a box though.
Yes.
But
That is wonderful.
why do you need a video game for that? We can just buy a box. You can just sit in it. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Mighty Number 9.
Yeah. I saw that. It's like. It's
Mega
meant to
Man.
be like Mega Man.
Brilliant. That's a
It looks alright,
platformer.
I guess.
That's a platformer. Why?
Is it a puzzle
The
platform?
thing is, we moved on from all these indie big games because we have better stuff now. People need to stop. Move on. FIFA 16, another sports game. Fantastic.
With women.
Yep.
Oh, that's it.
That's all we get.
With women.
That was quite a disappointing list, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Except for Heroes of the Storm, of course.
Well, we had Lego
Lego Jurassic World. Sounds
and
good.
Ark
I mean, Until
Yes.
Dawn.
Until Dawn.
Which is.
Did we find out what that actually was?
No,
I can-
like to think it is.
I can
actually
read the
something
description.
I hope it's not. We need to make it.
A group of 20-somethings are secluded. Oh, it's
It's
another
not a
horror,
horror experience,
It
yeah.
is.
Is it?
A group of
Goodness
20-somethings, a secluded mountain hangout, and one horror-filled night. You've seen it a million times, but Supermassive Games is pushing the idea that until you play through until dawn, and you'll have to complete it repeatedly to figure out what's going on. You're following one of 1,000 possible paths.
So,
More like one of 1,000 possible.
So it's one of those.
baths.
So it's a horror film. It's a horror
Smells
film.
with a wash. We must like just NB. We haven't played any of these games except Heroes them. So our opinion on all of these games is completely
Well, no, but
invalid.
no one's
Well,
played. Isn't that the point? No one's played any of them because they yet to
No,
be
because they're
released.
probably like,
Except Heroes of the Storm, which has already been released.
and everyone loves it.
Although, Jurassic World, that's probably going to be great.
Yeah, it probably will. Let's be honest. Dinosaurs on Lego.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Can you?
You could buy the dinosaur Lego and stand on it.
Well, that's
Well,
not
that
a
would
game though.
not
That's
be
just
your
standing on
idea.
Lego.
Standing on Lego is one of the
That-
most painful experiences a human being can have.
Yeah.
That'd just be painful.
It's far worse than childbirth.
The
And
question
on
is-
that note,
I imagine it's no. Well, I haven't had childbirth. I wouldn't know. That's an invalid opinion. Oh, okay.
thin ice, thin ice.
almost fell through it.
Before I fall through to my hypothermic death, should we end?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's end.
Thank you very much for listening.